What's your answer?
Well, Karen told me I should keep it under 3 minutes, and I should write it down, so I did. The UN, so I'm going to read, which I rarely do. The UN has been an on and off part of my life since the early 1940s, when I participated in an international conference, which today would be called a Model UN, at Hobart College in upstate New York. We were very much aware at that time, of course, of the conferences going on and the behind-the-scenes meetings that were going on to establish the United Nations. While, while the headquarters were being built, the UN meetings were close to my home on Long Island. I went to many General Assembly meetings, and it was great fun because visitors and delegates all came in the same door. Several times I was within touching distance of Trygve Lie, who was the first Secretary General. In 1955, a friend and I did what several people told us was absolutely impossible in our community. We organized a community celebration of the UN's 10th anniversary with a parade and a tree planting ceremony at our memorial library, which was built in the 1920s as a World War I memorial. And it was fitting to plant the tree at that particular spot. And then while teaching junior high school social studies beginning in the mid-60s, I had the pleasure of taking my 9th grade students to the UN. At that time in New York, and it still is, our curriculum in 9th grade was Afro-Asian Studies. And I don't think students in California know that there is an Africa and an Asia. They still are the curriculum is still very European centered. And the tour was an eye-opener for them. They were intrigued by the simultaneous translation system, pressing buttons to hear different languages and pausing to listen to speeches in English on the topics that interested them. And then I came to San Diego. In March of 2000, I walked into the UNA building in Balboa Park, met Karen Longstreth, who was then president of UNA, joined the education committee, and relished our 5th grade Balboa Park program classes. We had 7 of them every week, and it was wonderful to work with those students. Now, our goal is to bring our presentations into San Diego classrooms. And for that, I ask your help, if you have any contact with schools, to tell them that we're available and we would love to come into their classrooms. I'm still with the committee and still believe in the United Nations and the hope for peace.